Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and today we are going to be taking a quick look at the market before we get started looking in our crypto news. Right now we see the market is up about 1.13% in the last 24 hours, which any green is good, right? So we see storage doing big things on its own. It's up 75.21% in the last 24 hours. It's at $3.66. A lot of people seeing storage. They're going to say it's going to continue to rise above $4. I'm not too sure on storage. I haven't taken a hard look at it yet. However, the highest volume in the last 24 hours is going to be that Bitcoin sitting right around that $56,000 mark. A lot of green here in the market today. Obviously, some red as well as VET is down about 4%. And there's a couple others as well. Nothing too major. No big increases on the front page. We see Clay is up about 6% as well. I think we saw an 11.52 by Solana. We talked about that one in a previous video. Not many people, a lot of people are sleeping on Solana. I think that's going to continue to rise in value as we keep going through and throughout the rest of 2021. Let's take a look at some of this crypto news though for today. So Bitcoin whales explode, move over 2 billion in BTC in just 24 hours. Here's where the crypto is going. I'll tell you guys right now, the crypto is going to unknown wallets. So that's all the information we're really going to get. I actually got the whale alerts on Twitter as well because I'm following whale alerts. And so that's the person that got it first for me to kind of see this happening. And then obviously I found it on dailyhold.com. But yeah, 2 billion in BTC getting transferred around into unknown wallets. That's pretty crazy right there. We go to the next one. Russian anti-money laundering body will monitor crypto to fiat transactions. So obviously this is a... is going to be relevant to you if you are a Russia person trying to launder money, a Russian person, I should say, trying to launder money. Obviously, that's not going to work out for you too well. As we move on to the next one, world's first green Bitcoin to be created as UK cryptocurrency firm strikes deal. Obviously, anything green is great. This is a path in the right direction. Hopefully, we continue down this path. As green Bitcoin is not going to be a problem at all. As we go to the next spot, we have, in addition to IBM, open source computer experts who provide code anyone can use for free, have been developing such systems as have retailers like Walmart, which is also offering digital proof of vaccination to anyone who gets a shot in one of its pharmacies. Obviously, thanks to the blockchain, this is all available and possible. So very, very cool, obviously, to have digital proof of vaccination. Obviously, you're going to need it for some places, I would assume, in the future. We go to the next spot. We see Norwegian billionaire does a 180 turn on Bitcoin, proceeds to buy the asset after calling for a ban. We did talk about this yesterday, I believe, as well. It's pretty crazy that this guy would, just do a 180 like this. I think he understands that there's a very big path for, for Bitcoin. I think he understands that there's a lot of reasons to invest in such a coin. And obviously, I think a lot of billionaires are going to be realizing that very soon. And if they aren't already on the bandwagon of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, I think they're going to start being on that path very soon. If we go over to the next one, wow, struggling today. Bitcoin price of 80,000 at the end of April seems to be the target for most options traders. So a lot of people are believing that 80,000 is going to be the sell-off point. Obviously, you got to realize a lot of these people are going to sell about 80,000 and then probably a little bit lower than 80,000, 79,000 or so, and then they're going to rebuy the dip, and that's going to be a lot of short-term profits there for some of these traders. But yeah, they're looking for 80,000 by the end of April, and they seem to think that's going to be very possible. As we go to the next one, Kentucky governor signs tax breaks for crypto miners into law. This is great for any crypto miner, obviously, getting these tax breaks. Who operate in the energy-rich Commonwealth under a pair of laws Governor Andy Beshear signed Thursday. Then they go over the bill itself and explain that. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go to coindesk.com and find this article about Kentucky. I think that's actually pretty awesome to get that tax break for mining cryptocurrency. That's definitely interesting, and I don't know if more states will adopt this or not. Hopefully they do, as it'll definitely help crypto all around. They go to the next spot. We have, they love it. More and more Las Vegas businesses begin to accept Bitcoin. This is very interesting as well, as obviously Las Vegas, a very, very popular spot to go and have tourists there and everything. Having Bitcoin as an acceptable payment method, very big. Hopefully it continues on to other big cities, at the very least, big cities. And obviously we'll go from there and hopefully get those small cities eventually as well later in 2025 or 2026. I would assume that a lot of cities, pretty much every city, will have Bitcoin as an acceptable payment method. As we move on to the last article of the day, we're going to talk about we are fast approaching full decentralization of block production on Cardano. It's a good time to reflect on the network's evolution. I think in about 3 to 4 days, we are actually going to be with a Cardano that is fully decentralized. Definitely take a look at that. I believe that's correct. I think it's about 3 or 4 days out, so I just wanted to put this one in there for you guys that are Cardano fans. Cardano is, I believe, like I said, 3 or 4 days out from being a fully decentralized coin. So definitely take a look into that if you are interested. Let's give it a refresh on the market, as it's about up 1.3% right now. Storage is almost up 80% overall, which is just nuts, like we talked about. Pretty much a lot of green on the market right now, so that's good as well. That's going to be our crypto news for today, though. I hope you guys enjoy this segment. We always try to do a hidden gem segment and then also a crypto news per day, obviously. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one.